The transfer world is suddenly crackling with tension. Ibrahima Konaté, the French giant at the heart of Liverpool's defence, has found himself under the bright, hungry gaze of Real Madrid, and the response at Anfield has been far from passive. Konaté's physical presence, his speed in recovery, and his growing leadership alongside Virgil van Dijk have made him not just a starter, but a named pillar in Liverpool's long-term plans. So talk of Madrid lining up to make a move has set off alarm bells across Merseyside. Reports linking Konaté to the Spanish giants have intensified because of the timing of his contract situation, and while some outlets suggest Madrid see him as a summer target, Liverpool's stance has been that this is a player they want to keep and build around rather than cash in on. Faced with that pressure, Liverpool's sporting directors have not sat on their hands. The club understands that top-level campaigns across the Premier League, Champions League and domestic cups demand depth and reliability, especially at centre-back, so the response appears to be strategic reinforcement rather than surrender. The name that keeps surfacing is Glesson Bremer, the robust Brazilian at Juventus, who rebuilt his form after injury and quickly re-established himself as a Serie A stalwart. Bremer combines aerial power, tackling aggression, and the composure to play the ball out from the back. At 27-29, depending on how different outlets report his age, he sits at an ideal mix of experience and peak years, a player who could slot into the Premier League with immediate effect. Crucially, Juventus extended Bremer's deal last summer, tying him to the club until 2029, which signals both Bremer's value and Juventus' desire to keep him, but also sets the financial terms that Premier League suitors would have to meet. What makes this market drama especially compelling is the posture of the clubs involved. Liverpool's likely message to Real Madrid is twofold. Konaté is central to our project, and if you want to pry him away, first be prepared to meet our standards and then expect us to respond in kind. Signing Bremer would be a signal, not panic selling, but proactive strengthening. For Liverpool, landing Bremer would be both a statement of intent and practical cover. An upgraded alternative who can rotate alongside Van Dijk and Konaté or step in should the worst happen. For Real Madrid, watching Liverpool replace or reinforce around Konaté complicates any approach. It's a reminder that transfer moves are not isolated acts, but moves on a chessboard where every piece can be countered. Some reports now frame the situation as Madrid keeping Konaté on their radar while Liverpool quietly shop for reinforcements, a classic tit-for-tat that could escalate into a full-blown transfer duel. Juventus, unsurprisingly, are not expected to make this easy. After rewarding Bremer with an extension through 2029, the club has publicly and privately signalled that they will only sell under irresistible conditions. That means any English bidder, Liverpool, Manchester United or others, will likely need to prepare a significant offer if they want to sway the Bianconeri. That dynamic raises the stakes. Liverpool must weigh the cost-benefit of paying to bring Bremer in, the reliability he offers, and the message such a move sends about their ambition. Meanwhile, other Premier League powers are reportedly sniffing around, which could turn the chase into an auction and push the price beyond a straightforward valuation. The result would be not just a signing, but a market statement about where power and money sits in Europe. At the heart of all this is a deeper narrative about squad planning and club identity. Liverpool, under recent sporting management, have shown a preference for protecting their core, investing around it rather than dismantling it. Choosing to pursue Bremer while asserting Konaté's value is perfectly in line with that approach. If Liverpool do bring in Bremer, the move would be read across Europe as a preemptive defence of their defensive spine, a move meant to neutralise Madrid's pull and to keep Anfield competitive on all fronts. If they fail to land him, the club will still face the question of how to maintain depth and quality at centre-back. Either way, Konaté's situation, Bremer's availability and Juventus' resistance to selling combine to make this one of the most consequential transfer sagas of the window. Not just for Liverpool, but for the balance of power among Europe's elite. Watch this space. The next offer, the next public statement, or the next twist in contract negotiations could change the picture overnight. For now, fans should read the headlines as the opening moves of a broader strategic match, one that will shape Liverpool's season and send ripples across European football. The chessboard is set, the players are named, and the market is ready to explode.